The world is ending. He got more than me, I don't understand that. Call me a slack dad, but I've only just cottoned onto this recently. That each of our kids have different triggers and different responses to those triggers. For one of our kids, the trigger is injustice. If they feel like they haven't been listened to or treated fairly, and their response is anger. Another child's trigger is disappointment. If they're really looking forward to something and it doesn't happen, whoo, you better watch out, because that is met with emotional hopelessness. Everything in the world becomes bad. The world is ending. The world is... Another child's trigger is if something is perceived to be uneven or unfair. Then we get this anxious little child with 1,000 little questions, just making sure we've got it right so that everything is done perfectly right, so that everything's even and everything's fair and everything's okay and everything's a million little questions, a lot of anxiety, a lot of... And another child's trigger is being growled at or hurt, and their response is sulking. And there appears to be no way to unsulk the sulk until the sulking has been done. Anger, hopelessness, anxiety, sulking, all the kids have different responses to their triggers. And what triggers one child does not trigger another.
You'll find that people are basically good, Robin. They're merely reacting to their surroundings.
Some of it is personality traits, some of it is nature, and some of it is nurture. And here's something I've learned from one of my mentors, David Riddell, that we need to help our children downgrade these emotions from unbearable feelings to uncomfortable feelings. Unbearable feeling has a huge response, and uncomfortable feeling we can deal with more. And what all this really means for me as a parent is that I need to figure out some of my own shit first. What triggers me? What are my responses to these triggers? Are they healthy or a little bit shit? And how do I work my way through them? Because I cannot lead my children further than I have traveled myself.